Like, I just discovered in OBS, that I don't know how like deep you dive into that and look at everything, but like you can have your scenes and your shit all grouped together, which is nice because, like, for example, like I have a shitpost folder, and rather than, okay, I load that into my capture card scene and I can play all my shitposts, but then if I had a PC games scene, then I'd have to load each of the shitposts one at a time. But this way,
you can just group them and save them all as one.
Yeah, but then I learned that for some coding whatever, it considers all of those things one thing. So like, if you move one, it like resizes all the other ones. So all my animations were like off by like half a screen. Oh my god, it was such a wonderful thing to discover live. I'm like, great. Let's talk to Iselda. She'll make us feel better. Boom, Sanjo. Oh, everything she says.
She changed her soundbite.
Yeah, no, she's got the left soundbite and the right soundbite. Everything she says is just a fucking delight.
I didn't know that. Yeah, well, you just remember we had there's there.
Oh, that's right, you bought her out.
Yeah, no, I bought all her stuff. Well, we had the Comcast Xfinity problems at the beginning, and then as soon as we got those settled, then my eyeball decided it was gonna act up, and so now we have all the tech problems, we have all the meat problems. This should be sorted, and the rest of my life is just gonna be Easy Street from now on.
Yeah. That's really the secret. Until Twitch happened. This is why the pandemic happened. The Twitch had to happen so that we could solve that problem to succeed in life.
Exactly. And now it's been like a week. I got to remember how to play the damn game.
Yeah.
Because while I was healing, my partner and she had never played Catherine or seen Catherine, and I remember you had been playing a little bit.
I love that game. Let's just talk about Catherine with the Hollow Knight backdrop. Actually, there's really not much to talk about with Catherine, come to think of it. We're done now.
Well, I had done the thing where I had already gotten all the gold prizes and could skip all the game part of the game, and I was just like, hey, do you want to see like a really bad anime about like a wimp who can't make up his mind about anything? Let's watch
yeah. No, exactly. That it's like, oh, this is just a shitty. But I mean, that's what's so telling. I don't know. See, I'm trying not to deep dive into Catherine. I'll just say, you know me as the guy who dislikes anime very much. But the fact that I love Catherine so much, and I even care a little bit about the story, is, I think, it's got to count for something. I mean, I love the puzzles. The game part is what I love. And I'm so happy they remastered it so I can finally beat the 4 towers of Babel, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh yeah,
in the original version, it was bugged to hell.
Yeah, I hear you can beat it if you're on 2-player mode.
That I did hear, and I was gonna attempt that, and I should have, because I got all the gold trophies and I did all the extra shit, and I was gonna platinum the game. But then the remastered came out, and I'm like, this is great. A new storyline, new block types, which I don't know if you played. Did you play?
No, I've got the
full
old
body.
One. No, yeah, I've got the original. So I didn't know about new. I'd heard they added a third character.
Yeah.
And expanded on the story a little bit in every direction that way. But I didn't hear they change the actual gameplay of it.
There's a remix mode. So it's not like you just start it up and fuck you, it's a new game now. There's remix mode. And the blocks are like connected at the hip, so to speak. So if you pull out a block, you've actually pulled out a row or an L shape or something, and it really fucks with your perception, and it's great.
I mean, that is a hard game to get your head around. Like, I've beaten the first Babel. And
yeah.
I can get decently far. I can get up to about, you know, the 100 steps level in 2 and 3, but then I eventually lose my... Like, I lose track of what I'm doing, or I will hit, like...
Right? They just hit you with another... Like, I consider myself pretty above average at the game. I'm not, like, amazing, but like I said, I golded all the hard levels and stuff. I really enjoy that type of problem solving. And, yeah, I beat the first 3 Towers of Babel and couldn't beat the 4th. But, yeah, that's all it takes. They just hit you with, like, one different pattern or something, and you're like, wait a minute, I had a good thing going, and now I'm out of places to go. What the hell? I was doing good literally 4 seconds ago.
Yeah, I pushed a thing instead of pulling a thing, and now the entire world is just chaos.
Yeah, and, like, you think you can just undo it, but you can't. It's so deceptively shitty.
And what's funny is going back into the main game, like, after that, because, you know, showing my partner the story, and every now and then, you know, she had to, you know, go do something, I'd, you know, play a couple of levels. The main game, even on hard, is fucking cake after you've, like, gotten your head around the Babel towers.
Yeah.
It's amazing how...
Oh, I know.
Like, oh, all I have to do is that one Inazuma move, or whatever it was called. The one
I think that is what it's called. That's 90% of the game.
Yeah, once you get that down, like, the way that works is you've got a 3... If you're on a 3-block wide row, and you got, you know, just a tower like that, you pull out the far end, push it to the other end, and then tug out the middle, and you can just make infinite steps and just climb the entire game that way. And once I figured that out, or, you know, got the guy in the landings who tells you all the moves, who told me about it, I was like, oh, this game's easy. And then Babel. And then random levels.
And they'll do the thing where it's like you're standing on 3 blocks, but then there's just 1 block in the middle pushed back, and then a block on top of that. And you gotta climb this, like, one column wide thing, and you're like, wait, this isn't...
How does this work? I'll buy this.
Oh yeah, how many notches, or how many things do you need for a new...
I need 500 geo for my next notch.
No, but like...
Oh,
you
how
gotta...
many?
So it looks like this one... Okay, so 6 more for the next one. Nice, that's good.
Sweet. Great. Accidentally shoot the nice charm salesperson. So I've got... I thought I knew where I was going, but I was wrong. I've got a simple key, and I already used the one key to open the door in Dirtmouth that got me to the snail sage. But there was another... And it was on
Do you want me to tell you where it is?
Yeah, because otherwise I'll be walking around forever. I thought
it's in the City of Tears, and you might as well use the stag station to get there.
Okay. Stag station, left, and then up. Wait, I think I'm in a new... I've never been in this area before.
Yeah, you have. That's where you got Sly.
Okay. I'm just off the map.
I think you're technically... Oh, well, no. It would say you don't have the map. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You broke the game again.
I did. I'm so good at it. Talking about Catherine to fill the travel time, getting back to where the actual game part of the game happens.
That's what a good radio host does.
Yeah, nothing worse than dead air. Am I right? Getting shot by an orange runaway. No, I'm curious.
No, you wanted to go up.
I did want to go up?
Sorry, that was the place
right.
that you get lost in every time.
You're right.
And it leads you to be lost.
I will probably play Full Body someday. I will get my hands on it and play it because I do want to see the new story stuff. And
yeah, it's pretty interesting. Slight spoiler, but basically, just to button off a point from before I get to my point. Yeah, so you figure out Inazuma, or what Inazumi or whatever, and and then they hit you with like the final levels, the whatever corridor thing, where it's like none of that, where it's just like 4 columns in a stair step pattern. You know the ones I mean?
Oh yeah.
Those are some of my favorite parts of the game. So there's that, and so if you're into the puzzle part of the game, like I am, yeah, it's City Storeroom. They don't say City of Tears, but the word city is there, so you can do that. But in Full Body, there's, you know, if you do things exactly correctly in this perfect sequence, like all fucking Atlas games are, I'm so bad. I don't love this. Hey, there's multiple endings. Isn't that great? Replayability, which basically means do the same thing, do the same 90% of stuff, so you get a 10% difference. That just is kind of... That doesn't make me want to play the game again, but whatever. But anyway,
oh, no. I went all the way down.
It kind of worked.
Yeah, it got me where I wanted to go. I mean,
but yeah,
case...
you unlock like higher tiers, like you elevate to different parts of the game. So there's more game in Full Body.
Full Body.
Yeah.
Is it? Am I heading down? You see
it
to the left of the
near. It is near the shopkeeper guy where you sell. I believe it's to the right of the statue.
To the right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I assume it works the same in Full Body, but once you get the gold prizes, you can just skip the gameplay levels, which, like, and you can skip all the cutscenes from the get-go, so if you really wanted to, and this is what I did to see all the endings back in the day, was just...
yeah, you just
skip everything, make the right choices to get the ending you want off of a guide.
Yeah. I tend to get a tiny bit overwhelmed because it's like, but like on the way I could be getting the trophy that's like get all the facts from about whiskey or whatever. However, they kind of changed that. Really? I swear I did a fact every night, but I don't know. It's just like little things where the threat of you have to go back to the beginning of the game is looming that I tend to get a little overwhelmed sometimes. But I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, you get the gold, you skip the shit, you do it.
That thing about how they, you know, you have to go back. They have like 4 different plates spinning at the same time, and this is going to sound weird, but the fact that it doesn't keep track of any of that. Like, you start up a new game and all of those things are set back at 0 makes it easier for me. So,
yeah.
If I want, I can do, like... Because you got to do multiple playthroughs to get all the endings anyway. It's like, okay, this one, I'm going to save these guys. And this one, I'm going to get the text messages done. And this one, I'm going to get all the, you know, whiskey facts. Because I'm going to start up a new game, and then it's all going to be back to 0 anyway. So I can just focus one thing at a time.
If you have the foreknowledge of... If you already know you're going to play the game through again, then yeah, I could see that that alleviating the pressure. I think I just tend to... Because Catherine, for me, was just like, this is new and weird, and I like this video, and I don't know what I'm doing, and this is not my kind of game. I'm just gonna bang my head against the wall on this one and, you know, see what sticks. And I'm happier for it. But yeah, I was just like, whoa, shit, wait, I can do this now. I didn't have a plan, which I guess kind of makes sense in Hollow Knight too, because I looked at the achievements and I'm like, I needed this ending, but I can do that on this run. So yeah, your theory is absolutely correct. As I'm sure you know, because you live it and do it, and I don't need to tell you.
The only... Oh, here we are. Okay.
Nice.
The thing that bummed me out the most was the fact that, like, most of the game was the same no matter what choices you made. Like, I kind of wanted more branching narrative stuff, but...
I know, yeah. It's really just cinematics. And it's like, yeah, the hand-drawn animated ones are always the same, but the rendered ones are not, or something to that effect.
And even the one there... Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah, so you're in the... So you're in the sewers, and all the accompanying mutative effects that you might expect to go along with that.
But that's okay, because I have the high ground.
New hunter entry.
Okay. Anyone else? Any more friends?
Spoiler alert. Yes.
What?
There are.
Those two
new
jumping
enemies.
guys were not the only ones? Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hey,
He's so
like
cute.
it's one of my grub friends.
Go
But
rescue him.
I don't... I suspect... Yeah. Oh, God!
They are touching each other. Whoa! Nice. Actually, that was... Oh, God. You pissed him off.
It's okay. They can't get me. They can't get me. I'll deflate them all. There we go.
They're not real. They can't get you. But yeah, just to be a broken record again, like, this is another... Every fucking time, playing this game the first time, every time I thought I was done, not only was there a new area with a new map that was just way too big with shit to do, but there was like 6 new character types in it with like unique attack patterns and personalities and shit. Like, I cannot. And now they're making Silk Song. Hey, here's some DLC. Whoops, it's an entire other game with equally as many characters and shit that we made up, and it's just fascinating.
Silk Song, is that like Hollow Knight 2, or is that a new project they're working on?
Funny you should ask. Is it Hollow Knight 2? That's been a speculative thing. It started as, I don't know if you played Saints Row.
Little teeny
It
tiny
started
bits.
as a Saints Row game. No. Saints Row 3 happened, and for some reason, I'm not up on the history of Saints Row, because like apparently the series changed a lot and whatever. But they were gonna make a DLC.
Grand Theft Auto.
It really is, and it's superb. It's better in my opinion. But I think Saints Row 3 came out, which I believe was the first next-gen one of the time, and with next-gen on PS3. So with next-gen comes DLC and all this new stuff. Actually, I think that's pretty interesting that there's a bench sign graffitied on the wall rather than a proper...
Well, yeah, because we're down in the sewer. There's no city municipal. There's no one putting up signs down here. I also like that these lanterns, they look like eyes. I thought they were eyes in the darkness.
Wait, keep looking over there.
I was gonna go to the bench.
Oh, there you go. That's what I meant. I completely missed this entire area the first time. And it's like so crucial and important for like navigation.
I just wanted to get to that bench, so if
Yeah.
I die, I have a bench.
I know, I did too, and the dumbass I am, completely missed it. Or I you know, it's possible I didn't have the down attack.
You are...
Oh yeah, new friends.
Oh, you are Slurpee.
Don't try hitting him or anything.
You got him. Myself in a... Oh God, he's not dead. I thought he was... Oh, there's 2 of them.
You just cut the worm in half.
That is how worms work. I see you down there. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, these are horrible. These are the worst. We've hit the survival horror part of Hollow Knight. Oh, it got shorter and threw.
They changed the length. I think they can fly. One of them can, or something.
The head can fly. I killed the fly. There's just the tail now running around down there. Okay. We good? We good? Is there another terrible monstrosity of a worm down?
What's that hideous beating of the horrible heart? Dude, hit him! What are you doing?
He's so fast, I'm afraid if I... Hold on. He's so fast that I'm afraid if I hit him, his momentum is going to carry into me.
Well, you're practicing the down hits, which you were not doing for the first half of the game, so...
Yes, I'm making up for lost time. You are zippier than I thought. Yeah, I only know, I've probably told this story before, but I worked at that game store when Saints Row the Third came out, and I remember having to have I have no soul. I had to have conversations with more than one parent about pre-ordering it for their child, because I just couldn't in good conscience, also I didn't want to get yelled at later, let them pre-order the game and then have them discover that the DLC they got was a giant dildo.
Yeah. It's a good weapon.
I'm
it
sure.
does a lot of damage.
I'm sure. We were still giving out a giant purple dildo called the Penetrator, and I had people coming in to pre-order it for their 5-year-olds, and I had to be like, "Ma'am, do you know what you're getting yourself in? Damn it."
There's this one getaway scene where you have to like go infiltrate like this BDSM club, and like it's silly enough because you're like, oh yeah, funny setting, ha ha ha. But then the guy you're chasing runs away, and you chase after him on like a horse and carriage, because that was the only vehicle that was available. But you're in a BDSM club, so if you're thinking the horse and carriage was, you know, pulled by not a horse, you're correct. And it's like this epic GTA car chase scene, but, you know, Saints Row. But like anyway, I'm speculating here, but yeah, PS1, I believe it was Saints Row 1 and 2. So no DLC or anything for that. But Saints Row 3 had DLC planned for it. And it was going to be like this fun virtual reality kind of addition to the game. So the map was the same. And it was like... Oh, they were 360 and PS3. Okay, yeah, see, that shows how little I know. I could have sworn I saw Saints Row 2 on a PS1 box or something. Thank you, Cosmic Afro. So, Saints Row 3 DLC was going to be like, oh, yeah, it's like a fun addition to the game. That way we don't need to change the map or anything, and we can, like, add new weapons and all this stuff. But I guess the story goes, it just got too big. So they slapped an alien, what's the word I'm looking for? Like alien invasion plot over the whole thing, and called it Saints Row 4.
I see.
And aliens took over, and you kind of like lived in like this virtual reality hellscape of their design, which was just the map from that you were familiar with. So, of course, Saints Row 4 got a little criticized for just being, like, a reskin of the Saints Row 3 and everything. I thought the game was fun.
It was like an expansion that got too big to be an expansion.
Exactly. And you could, like, fly around with superpowers because you're not really on Earth, you know? It was this whole thing. So, likening that to Hollow Knight, they got all these stretch goals for their Kickstarter and everything, and I believe one of them was play as Hornet. Like, stretch goal, play as different characters. We'll add Hornet to the game, the sewing needle wielding badass.
Yes.
That you fight.
she is very difficult and very cool and scares me.
Yes. So that was the thing, but I don't really know the story. I should, for as much as I love this game, but the whole thing of it is, it just sort of unofficially morphed into, because they released these 4 DLCs for free, and I imagined the Silksong DLC was going to be this other thing, and then they kept not releasing it, and then all of a sudden, boom, E3 trailer, and everyone was like, what? New maps, new locales, everything, animated cutscenes. She's like from the kingdom of Farloom or some mysterious place. We don't fucking know. It's amazing. And it boasts over 150 new characters again. And we're just like, this is epic. This is going to be great.
Sounds awesome. There's somebody screaming in the darkness.
Yes, and you're exactly where you think you are.
In hell?
Well, no, you know, you're in the sewers, you know, and the background changed slightly from a less watery, liquid locale to a more cakey, you know.
Yeah, cakey. That's how we could describe that texture. I'm never gonna eat cake again. Thanks. I love cake.
Oh, I do not. So.
I will take
Don't
pie.
care what you think.
If pie is there, I will prefer pie, but I also will not turn down some cake. What the fuck?
What'd you do? What'd you do?
Off the ground
Get away from it! You will defend the dung. Don't take his dung. Don't. You tried to take it. It fought.
I didn't want it. I didn't even know it was there. That's.
He will defend it.
I don't want
Mega
it.
Man
He can
vibes.
have it.
Too late. You're in his territory now. He's Scrooge McDucking you. He'll get you. Doma 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 is what you hear before you die.
So many bouncing balls.
But yeah, Cosmic, he was asking if Silksong was a sequel or what. And yeah, basically, I think it's a prequel, just based on purely speculative, you know, events that I know may or may not have happened. It seems like it's ripe. It could be a sequel. Or, I'm sorry, a prequel. But either way, I really don't give a shit. It looks amazing, and I'm fucking here for it.
I have...
It's like all 3. Awesome. Even better.
Shit.
Yeah, I think he'll be, when he's doing the breaststroke, it should be he'll come up for air twice. You know, and then
I can deflect the balls.
Okay, you should heal. Yeah.
I can deflect the dung balls. I can smack
There you
them.
go. You're learning. Perhaps he is not good at defending the dung as he thought. Oh, okay. So, oh yeah. Yeah, and it'll come out in 2000 and whenever. As I may have said here before, I've said it somewhere, but like, I'm a little sad because part of the magic and what got me so into Hollow Knight and appreciating the game in the first place was the fact that the community was so welcoming and not, you know, total shitbags about it. And the encouragement to look up guides and the fact that guides existed and there's lore attached to things and just this world is sprawling out in front of you, both in the game and outside of it. And if I play Silksong, you know, day one, I won't have those advantages. But okay, now he'll do like a chase. He's just gonna chase you. So kind of stay next to, yeah. When he does that, when he Donkey Kongs, announcing that this is his domain and his dung and you can't have it, that means you're at the final phase.
I was very close. And I don't want his dung. He can have his dung. It's his dung.
Well, you should go and explain that to him.
I will try.
I think he misunderstood.
I will make a reasonable argument, and that always...
He's just trying to defend his dung, and then you come in here being like, yo, this is some good dung, you know?
Yeah, it's great
Got a good sewer system here. Dung in.
Yeah. Right, you gotta hold that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was not even aware that there was a new installment.
Yeah, it's fairly new in terms of what you can call new. I don't know when it was announced. I kind of got into Hollow Knight in the last year or so and have been playing catch up. But in the last, call it month, 1 to 4 weeks. Oh yeah, let's just make sure you can find your guy.
It'd be nice to get my spirit taken care of before we go.
It should be in the arena, like. So yeah, try and give it a zap. There you go. There you go. Oh nope. Oh, 3 hits now, I guess. All right, my bad.
All right, it got stronger because I got stronger. Either way, we are back.
So yeah, he'll either dive underground and like chase you, or he'll do that like breaststroke kind of a thing. Yeah, you can sort of tell when he's gonna.
Yeah, he kind of does the prayer move.
Yeah, and in that way you can sort of jump over him in accordance.
Oh.
Yeah, and then obviously. I don't know if you're doing the same thing that I inherently do, but like when he dives like that, you might think to yourself, oh, this is just a move. He won't hit me, but he does. When he dives forward, he absolutely will touch you. And there you go. Now, unfortunately, you can't heal, but yeah.
But
yeah, it might be a good habit to be like, so obviously space yourself. Oh. He'll get you. I know. He'll fucking do that. Because he'll switch directions. But yeah, so it's a good idea to space yourself so he doesn't like dive into you when he goes underground. And then when he does that, just jump. Because he'll either go underground and then you're safe, or he's gonna come up for air like that and hit you. So he's just got a lot of quick. He's got varied moves, and you gotta learn them. But again, you're in good shape. You've got a close bench. Thank God you found that hidden bench, because as I said, I did not.
Oh yeah, this. Oh, so the bottom half doesn't even come to life until you've taken care of the top.
Yeah, they're polite.
That's nice. That's good.
He's a jolly fellow. Yeah, he's got a good thing going with his dung.
Yeah. Oh my god. There we go. He is the lord of all the dung, and
yeah, get some soul. You can time it. Boom! Look at this guy, soulin'.
Light danger.
Nope. Yeah, and I got to admit, well, I don't know. This isn't really like a deep confession, but I started the game again. There's a different thing you can do without spoiling, and I'm like I love you so much, Hollow Knight. I can't quit you. I thought I was done. Oh no!
Oh wow! I didn't
you
even
spaced him exactly. I thought you had it, and then he got the exact apex of the arc.
Let's try that again. Come on. Come on. Come on. Where you?
He can't see you. It's dark. Okay, that ought to do it. If you heal and then steal some soul from him. Yeah, fuck that guy. Doesn't even use his legs right. Fucking idiot.
Okay, back to Dung Lord. God. Every time. My heart in my throat every single time.
Oh, those what are they called? The venge flies or the bat
kamikaze
things?
bats, yeah.
Oh, I know they're rough, and they hit for 2. I mean, thankfully you can like just dash away from them, but if there's a corridor that's a bit longer or something, and their arc, they chase you, it's scary. Nice.
You're done.
Okay, yeah. So, City Beatnik. Well, I will explain to you, but we're gonna try and get through this battle here and see what we do. So he's probably gonna dive. There you go. There, yeah. Boom. You got it. Ah. And if you're real clutch, yeah. Okay. So yeah, he kind of quickly goes underground and he stays there, or he does like a big majestic dive and does the breaststroke there. So if you're super MLG clutch, you can do a down attack. You're like, okay, look, I know you're coming up for air. Let me bounce off of you. Plus, it's good practice to just sort of anticipate. But yeah, he has varied attacks. He's got the Mega Man armadillo balls. I think it was an armadillo Mega Man.
No, I know the one you're talking about. It's from X1.
Yeah, it was like wind or something, right? Like little wind balls or something.
I think it was the something roller, was it?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah, I haven't. Oh, so close.
Yeah, that popping up attack I wouldn't advise trying to bounce off of. Just his little... Yeah, no, he'll fake you out and he'll do that. Okay, so now he's gonna do a series. Now try and stay to the side of it so you can hit him on the way up or the way... Perfect, exactly like that. On the way down. He'll do like 6 of these or whatever it is. Yep, and then he's back to basics. So, yeah. He should be very close. But you have a shitty little nail for shitty babies. Fighting the shit demon. Jump. Yeah. Yeah, so, I say that because it's like, oh, you know what? I can tell. He does telegraph his breaststroke attack. Okay, so his last phase is a little longer than... I might just be used to the strength of the weapon. Jesus Christ! Jump. Yeah. Okay, this might be... No, never mind. That's the thing, like, you gotta... As I'm sure you noticed. Because he'll throw the balls, like, at you. There we go. Alright, let's see what he has to say for himself. He just exploded into a pile of shit.
Oh, he's in the background. He's buried in his precious... He's sinking into his precious dung!
Defender's Crest. You'll want to read that one.
Causes the bearer to emit a heroic odor.
Heroic odor. All right, before I answer Beatnik's question, I want you to explore this area a little bit. We're gonna go lore searching. Let me see here. Okay, yeah, go. There's a thing there. I forget what that does, but it's important.
Looks like we opened up a sluice gate.
Try and... Oh, you don't have any soul. Get some soul and go back to that spot.
I see you. I see you.
Trust me, like, I know I'm giving you extra credit right now, but, like... Yeah, maybe just hit him once and get the fuck out. Okay, now I forget... Try doing the dive, the downward thing right below where you are on the ground. Or no, go into the arena. I could look this up, but I never did this myself.
I'm not seeing any floor made of bugs.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna look it up. I'm gonna be that guy for a second.
Okay. I'm going to explore this room to the right. Because I can get back here.
Okay, yeah, it is underneath the platform. It was where I initially thought it was. Where that giant switch was. Just so, like, not in the middle. So go to the middle and then, like, to the right. Just, like, split the difference. Yeah, try right there. It's because it's a secret. Okay, it was the middle, so I'm an idiot.
It's fine. We're in the magic poop caves.
Okay, so.
Whoa. Okay.
Yes. So remember when the guy said I'm so sorry about my dog. Okay, yeah, he'll calm down. So the guy said there is honor in trying to figure out who the 5 great knights were.
Yeah.
So,
hey.
Yes. So do you recognize the left 2? I know it's been a while since you played.
This looks like the fellow we just fought.
Well, try again. Keep going, but like, do you the guy on the very left? You're not far off, but just he was one of the first bosses you fought. There was a maggot inside his armor.
Yeah, the false knight.
Exactly. The maggot stole that knight's armor, and then immediately to the right.
This just looks like a pile that's been like the poop statue looks like it's been desecrated here.
Yes. That is the Grey Mourner, who you might remember as... Is
that the nice lady who wanted us to carry a flower, but...
Yeah, and she just looked like a dildo with a curtain over it.
I will trust that description, because that's what this fountain kind of looks like.
Yeah. And then the guy on the very right.
Is that our dung beetle friend?
It is. So you've just discovered one of the 5 great knights of the Pale King.
And I just smacked him up and took his kingdom of poop.
Yeah, it's yours now. This is where you live now. You can't leave.
I am the Lord of Shit.
You must defend the tongue. So yeah, this little bit of lore is fun, and a king's idol, nice. And he even made a little king shrine there,
depicting the King of Hollownest. The elusive king was worshipped through these idols, relic from Hollownest's past. The item now holds little value except those dedicated to the kingdom's history. And what was it? Those are cursed who raise their swords against the king. Something to that effect.
Yes. Yeah, I forget where we found that little tablet, but that was more or less. But anyway, yeah. So not to leave Beatnik hanging, you can explore this new area. We didn't find Cornifer yet.
We did
unfortunately,
not. No.
But
we gotta find our Cornifer friend.
So when you asked, oh, what is that weird thing that you're smacking them with, and it like lights them up? That is the dream nail given to the knight, our main character, by what we can assume is the last moth in existence. And this moth creature likes to go on about remembering things and the dreams of others, and that age-old trope about like, oh, we live on in our stories and blah blah blah. So he gives the knight the dream nail, which is a weapon so powerful it has the ability to penetrate your dreams, or in most cases the thoughts of creatures and bugs and all that type of stuff. And what it does not tell you is if you hit an alive enemy with it, you'll gain soul, which is magic, basically. Magic to cast spells, magic to regain health.
But without actually harming the enemy. So you can have any enemy and use it to basically farm your soul meter and your health back up to full.
Exactly. And in dire straits, it's good to do that. Eventually, you'll just be like, oh, yeah, I'll get soul by hitting enemies with the nail. That was cheap and dumb. I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay. We're back here. We got a path on either side, but it's too... I don't think I can... My dash is not long enough to get me through that.
Your assumption is correct. But is there a different dash that might get you through it? I'm saying don't try. I'm saying use logic to...
Yeah, but I gotta be standing on... I can't do that... Well, first off, I should remember how to do that move, first off.
It's L2, I believe. Also, don't try. Because there's spikes everywhere.
Sure, but I can't do it... Like, I can't be in midair and do it, can I? I gotta be on the ground or on the wall. So
that is correct.
That would get me through, but I don't have a place to launch from.
Yes, but it does carry through screens.
Yeah, so if I get to the left or the right, I could make that work.
Exactly.
But for now, we just need our nice mosquito friend.
But yeah, so after obtaining the dream nail, you have the ability to see ghosts, which are basically the last memories of whatever creature. So you know the dream nail allows you to see, you know, fallen warriors will show up and go, oh, when I was in this land I was super sweet and I'll prove it to you and then I'll fight you. So like you unlock another part of the game.
You can also
the fact that it's a moth and the fact that, you know, it's dreams and everything is one of the more vital parts of the lore in this story. So,
you can also
plus, you know, the added benefit of getting soul.
Yeah.
Yes, and we're collecting essence, which is like, you know, the dream sauce of the everyone else. Oh yeah, you might be a little disadvantaged here.
Ooh. Yeah, that's not gonna be. Will those hang out? Will they be here?
You know, I couldn't tell you, but I imagine that they will. I mean, also, I'll just let you know. It's not a big deal if you don't get them all. That's all I'll say. I understand the temptation, but my hindsight understands that it's not as big a deal as you think it is.
They just seem to be the XP currency that upgrades the dream nail at this point. Oh, wow, we've got...
You're not wrong.
Like, if they have another use beyond that, I haven't gotten that far, and if I don't get all of it, there will be more later.
Yeah, you're kind of in a rough situation. I recognize. Just dash. I know. There was a good try.
Oh well. We're fine. We didn't actually get that far. There was just the
yeah, it was a boss battle.
So we should be able to get back there fairly reasonably. This is the wrong way.
I know, and that's just another. I'm reliving this through you again. It's just like, yeah, that should be absurdly frustrating, especially given the amount of times you've died and you've lost some geo and stuff. But like, you're doing it. You know, you've inched forward a little bit, and fuck, I'm mad now. But no, I want. Like, what was that? Was that elevator shaft? What does it mean? That's me. I'm speaking through you, but I'm just like, oh god, the game just hooked me.
Yeah, no, that is turn. I really think you might benefit from giving Dark Souls 2 a shot.
I may one of these.
I think you might enjoy it. I would recommend.
Oh, your friend.
Our friend. He's still. Look, I don't want to fight you. Oh, good.
Listen,
now.
Let's see what he says, now that I know he's one of the 5 knights. I'm glad to see you return. No, please, don't say a word. I must apologize for my previous behavior. Entirely my fault. I mistook you for one of those mindless, skulking husks. Yet you bested me in the most majestic, knightly fashion.
Oh, I love this man already.
Right? That's it. Such joyful, vigorous combat. Oh, he even said I was. See, I didn't know he was one of the knights. Then the nasty business with the affliction. Okay,
yes.
okay. See, remember when Hornet said, "I can see what's happening. I see it seeping out."
Yes. Yes.
And then the three dreamers were like, "You have to contain it, but it can't be contained." And now now this guy is like, "Oh yes, the affliction. I used to serve the king, but then all that funny business."
I am assuming my theory is that this is in relating to the orangeness that is in all of the monsters, and possibly the doing of the king. He might have had some sort of moment of hubris.
Sure, yeah. The same orange that we saw at the very, very beginning, absolute first thing that happens in the game. When the mask cracks open. Oh, there you go.
Okay, so the tree comes back. We're not going to fuck with that now, but
yeah,
now we know. So we have a shade around here. Do we have a floor?
I don't think you have a floor. And I heard you silently commenting about like, oh, this weird smoke. And yeah, so it's kind of a floor.
There's a floor there. There's a ground. There's a ground, Monty.
Don't let the name throw you, Billy. It's not actually a floor. It's more of a steel grating to a lot of... Anyway, try McClure.
I was going for The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. If you haven't seen The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy, it's terrible. Watch it. It is one of the best, like, 80s bullshit. Tywin Lannister plays a demon, and there's the fucking... The Dalai Lama is trying to eat blood oatmeal. It's a batshit movie.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. That sounds like the adult Haunted Mansion. With Eddie Murphy.
I have not seen that one.
I didn't either.
The ride, like I went to Disney World when I was a kid once, and I went on the ride, and it was fun.
It scared the absolute motherfuck out of me when I went to Disney World as a child. And of course, my parents, being parents, are like, "Look at this thing! Look at that!" And like the tram ride wouldn't end, and then they take you through the cemetery, and those motherfucking things are alive, and they're just singing like nothing's going on. And I'm like, I remember my legs shaking. I'm holding my mom's hand, and I can't physically walk out of the place. I'm like, Jesus. And she's like, look in the mirror. They're in the cart with us. I'm like, I swear to God, if they're in the cart, I'm going to stab somebody. Oh, yeah. Just get him. Nice. I get so nervous when you're like, oh, I'm going to fight two things at once. One of them being the thing that absolutely must die. You got it. You did it.
My personal favorite part was that that corridor room you're in, but it's like a vertical corridor, and then the walls start growing, and you see the portraits. That was so cool to little like 12-year-old me. It reminded me of a board game I had. Yeah. It reminded me of this board game I had at the time called 13 Dead End Drive, which was just...
Oh my God, yes!
Yeah, it was...
I remember the commercials, sort of. You're limiting your options here.
Yeah, it's a bad spot. Okay. You're down there. I got a minute. Okay, you're normal. You wanna come down here?
But right, Beatnik? Oh my God, those hitchhiking ghosts. Because my mom, like parents do, they want you. They took you there. They want you to see everything, and they're like, oh, we'll go in the haunted mansion. I'm like, no, it says haunted on it. Are you insane? No, I'll die. But because it's fascinating. They're like, oh look, the pictures are changing. I'm like, well, there's obviously occult sacrifices happening. I don't know why you think this is cool. Just everything. Every single thing. She wanted me to see it. Like, oh, look how the picture's eyes are following you. I'm like, well, they know where I live now. I'm gonna die.
See, as a kid, I loved horror movies, and I still do. That was great. And then, like, as an adult, I fell down a hole.
I think you're pretty safe here, yeah.
Okay, as an adult, and especially like having
you're also gonna like what becomes of the areas you're going to. So
a good place. I still haven't found Cornifer.
You're doing fine.
More maggot shells, corpses.
I'll try and help you with the map as much as I can, because I happen to know you've hit a vein of gameplay in the area that you're in, so I'll just let you kind of
go through it.
Yeah.
No. Corner for paper.
Oh, I forgot to let you know.
The ancient basin.
It's not absurdly important, but dream nailing, like the dung knight, for example, you can always read into their thoughts a little bit and get some lore there too, like NPCs and stuff.
Like when he's standing there, like not during the
exactly.
Fight. During the fight, I would have not wanted to.
No, if you're clutch, you could get some soul off of him, but
I don't.
Yeah, it's better to just make him dead.
Yeah, I am okay at this game. I think we have discovered I am perfectly decent.
Yeah.
Nothing more than that. The weight of the kingdom above. Yes, I will buy your map. Mm-hmm. No, but especially having like gotten into theater and worked in production for a long time. It's amazing what you can do with Disney money. Like, holy shit. I don't know if you are there's a woman on YouTube. She's very famous, and I can't remember her real name for the moment because all I can think of is the Porg girl.
Oh, Jenny Nicholson?
Yes, thank you.
The girl that hates everything, as I like to call her.
I've watched her videos about theme parks, because that's, something I'm never going to go to fucking Avatar Land, but, it's nice to see what it's like. And she did one on the Star Wars world, and just watching how they create sight lines so that you can't see Star Wars Land from anywhere else in the park, and you can't see out of Star Wars Land. And how do we do that? Well, we just lower the earth. We just dig the entire ground down 10 more feet. Because I have Walt Disney
vanishing
money.
Points and Main Street USA leads you to it's insane. You're absolutely right.
It's fucking fascinating. Like, I just want to go in with the Imagineers and be like, so can I see? Like, they would never let me, obviously, but like, I just want to see your sketches. Like, do you have your SketchUp files? Can I look at how you did this?
I know. I remember like a decade ago, I saw on like some I think it was called Imagineer That on the Disney Channel or some fucking thing. But there was this show, like a spectacular stunt show, where yes, the palace grounds.
But we're gonna hop to the left.
And there's a bench.
I see a bench.
Yeah. But yeah, there was this whole thing. Be prepared to cancel that. There you go. Very nice. Anyway, yeah, it was a bunch of like cars, automobiles, and they would jump, and they would go over like stunt jumps, and they would do this and do that, and they would like stand up on two wheels and do wheelies and all this shit. And it was like, this really cool coordinated stunt show. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, they hired some drivers. No, they completely took the cars fucking apart and like reworked how the cars they put the engines over there so they'd be heavier, and they changed the entire fuel injection system so they only needed this much fuel, so it'd be way less, and they could. It was like they were just like, no, we're just gonna invent a new car. Like it was incredible because they can, like you said, they can just sit there forever and have the resources. And
because I've never actually been to the one in Anaheim, but it's only like what, 12 square miles. That's probably even way bigger than it actually is. It's not very big.
It's not very big, but it feels like it.
And they squeeze all this stuff in. And they make each one of them completely isolated from all the others. That makes it feel huge. It's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, well then, like, when a parade happens, they have people crawl out of the manholes and put off, velvet rope and everything. Like, there is a fucking system, and it just like the crowd control and like traffic control and everything. It's kind of superb, honestly. You got to admire all that. And then they're like, okay, we'll just open back up.
Yeah, I mean. Whoa.
Lower!
Not the wisest of ideas, but...
Higher beings. Only for you!
Our pure vessel has ascended.
So, have we talked about vessels at all? Did that come up?
If it did, I'm not remembering.
Okay, well, we're gonna bring it up now, obviously. So, we shall enter that place no longer. So... I forget, I missed that last line. But yeah, the pure vessel. Oh yeah, you can just read it again. Beyond, he's only the refuse and regret of its creation. So let's take in some context clues here. What do you see over to the left on the door?
Well, we got that symbol. I'm trying to remember where I've seen that symbol before.
Well, if you're trying to remember, I'll just tell you. It's the 4 marks of the king's crown. The king's idol have the 4 things. You found that shit pile with the 4 things on it.
Ah, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh, and
exactly.
even the Hollow Nest seal has those 4 spikes as well.
Yeah, because this is the Pale King's
yeah,
thing.
His domain, so okay.
So there's a big scary door that you can't get past. That I'm guessing the pure vessel came out of. And, it's the only regret of its... Yeah, beyond this door lies all the
refuse and the regret of its creation.
I don't like this. And, if when you emblazon your name on the door, we can assume that behind that door, the king fucked up.
And then sealed it shut to try to hide from his...
Exactly. And we can also see this weird new environment locale that you sort of remarked on. We've got these black particles and like this creepy black shit.
There were those weird maggots writhing on the Nautifloor that seemed to be emitting it in droves.
Yes. And again, I just to be that guy, like this, it's this type of shit that I can't even. There are nothing is by accident in this game, and it's just fucking. I love it. I'm so happy for this little team of 3 guys who just had a vision and made it. Like
their art designer was like working overtime, man.
Yeah.
All right, I can't quite get up there. Oh. Now I want my double jump. My double jump is the thing.
I don't know what makes you think you'll get a double jump or why you should go to the left past the bench right now, but you're just having erroneous assumptions on a video game.
How dare I use my previous knowledge of conventions? We did all of that already. And
there is one little place you missed in this in the room that you're in. So I'll say that and let you explore.
Do a quick lap. There isn't much that can, like, there's these grubby guys.
Yeah, exactly. Hypercam's got me. Back me up. How could a bug jump twice? Like, what? I don't know, Raqus, what kind of weird fever dream you live in.
I just got this weird idea about a bug who can curl up into a ball and maybe, like, shit out bombs. Like, who knows? Ooh.
Boom. Hey, there's that guy. A true servant gives all for the kingdom. Let Hellen's pale king relieve you of your... Now remember, anyone who raises their sword against the king shall be cursed. So don't defy. You should... Are you a true follower or not? And you get nothing. Okay.
All of my money gone.
Check out these dudes' eyes, though. What's happening there?
They're weeping something. Some kind of ichor. Some kind of not good.
Not good
Or
juice.
maybe they're just crying. Maybe that's just how bug tears look.
Yeah, they gave all their money. They got pyramid schemed by the king, and they're like, ah, my Geo.
Also, Cornifer's just delightful humming really like makes this whole scene. It is the linchpin over everything we're looking at right now.
I'll let you know you did the right thing. As with other elements of this game, sometimes there's places to safely store your Geo. And by storage, I mean, buying stuff so that you can't lose it, giving it to the banker, keeping it in pawn shop form by not selling your seals and wanderer's journals. And that fountain is another one. So
I've invested
you're all right.
in kingliness. Go get him. Ah!
Ha! Got him.
Whoa. Damn it. Anybody out there good with this sort of thing? Want to remake Hollow Knight and just make this guy Hank Hill the entire time? I don't know.
Which guy, Hank Hill?
Our little dude here.
Oh, right, because everything was Hank Hill for a hot minute.
Yeah. It is a good show.
It is a good show.
Hey, little dudes. Where are you going?
So, I don't know what your feelings are about the color orange in this game specifically. Surely that can't be anything bad.
It's funny too, because I just finally watched. I know, being the huge anime nerd that you are, you'll definitely have
Attack on Titan.
I was gonna say Neon Genesis Evangelion, which also.
Oh, you had mentioned.
There's also a big ol' orange goop in that.
Oh, is there?
That is a plot element. And so I've got two different kinds of Tang. Neither of them have great connotations.
Which is a shame, because Tang is delicious.
I can't remember the last time I've actually had Tang. Yep, got greedy.
Yeah, you got knocked backwards.
This might be stupid, but I kind of want to know...
Kill.
Okay.
Hurt. You got soul, though.
I did. I can go heal myself.
First you got knocked back, and then you walked into it.
Because I'm trying
to... That's part of the balance of the combat of this game. All right.
There we go. Give me all
so good that that's the only one of those you'll encounter.
Yeah, it was the thing that was creating all of the evil Tang, and I've saved the world.
Wow.
That was luck. That was. Whoa. Whoa. I'm hidden in this little corner. Nothing. Oh no, more of you. Come back, little guys. I just want to crush your face before you grow into something awful. Oh, I think I'm just gonna...
I don't know what makes you think that the orange could lead to something worse later. Alright, so in this instance, yeah, you're either going to have to stand on the right while using your periphery to sort of...
That seems like...
Or you hit him and then dash wall jump up to safety. You know what I mean? Like, it's...
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to juggle here.
I don't like either of those
Or
options.
take a hit, yeah, and just go over the top of them. I just don't know if there's spikes on the other side.
I don't either, but, like... I know most of my options are over here end in death, so... And time to go. Good enough.
I'll take it. Yeah, so I suppose you could get some soul if you...
I could. I'm kind of more wondering if...
I believe this is organized by area, so yeah, so...
Maulurk, okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to kill these things eventually.
Oh, and you've got your favorite on the left, too, because they hit the ceiling.
Oh, hey, look at that, look at that. Ha, fuck your arc. Got him.
Bam.
Splash.
Very necessary.
Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah, shit, I don't know.
Yeah, wait till he shoots over to the left, hop onto the thing, and then try to get through Indiana Jones style. Which is to say, Indiana Jones is not actually very good at what he does. He just kind of gets lucky a lot. Go. Whee!
What? Okay, don't quote me. Like, before you go forward, I'm reasonably certain down is a wall ride down, so if you can jump back up. Just, like, don't... I want to... Okay. I'm fairly certain this is a dead end, and you're gonna be happy that you went this way.
It's one of those things, but huger and dead. Oh.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay. I think I missed this before. Boom. Beautiful. Good stuff.
So, this is one of those guys that was dead. See, being bugs, I can't tell if these are dead or just, like, off-cast exoskeletons. You know how bugs will grow and shed like that?
Hold that thought. I want to highlight that you said that, but go on.
But these are the these were the guys that were outside the king's coin fountain.
Yes.
And one of them is unfortunately in this dead thing's butt. Or
yeah,
or both.
That, you know, we've all been there.
I mean, crazy Friday nights in college, right?
Yeah. Hey, if it's stupid and it works.
It's gonna take a minute, but you're gonna give up before I do, friend. Ow. That's fine. I got 6 masks. So, hitting this thing with the dream nail is not the first one that I have met that all they had to think was kill hurt.
Yeah, and, you know, he is absolutely covered in orange pus balls and...
Yeah, and I'm wondering, I have not been keeping perfect track, but I am wondering all the other kill hurts were also probably orange infected as well.
Yeah, I mean, different types of bugs have different, you know, instincts. You're in the more, you went into the sewers where there's, like, no light or anything. And then you were in that cave, right? And then the one guy was like, oh, scared, lights,
got hung up on the wall. And then there were some that were just, like, hungry, which, like, okay, you're the ones that haven't really developed civilization yet, and, you know.
Yeah.
Had a good thing going.
I think you can just attack up. Like, if you get yourself in the corner. Oh, well, now you're... Yeah,
you
there.
Right. You are correct, sir. Let's see. Oh, jeez. Hi, hello.
Oh, I drank all my tea. Fuck.
No. If only there was a magical cold box wherein could be found some more tea.
I see. I have to limit myself to one a day, or else they'll be gone. The store is constantly out of the one I like. It's a system. I got a system. I gotta keep it that way.
What is your tea of choice? I'm curious.
It's called Gyuyaki brand. I've discovered it at a deli forever ago, and I always tend to go for like fruit flavored things. Some people prefer the like more bitter like herb or like ginger kind of things. I find them to be not refreshing. I've always enjoyed like a strawberry thing or like a mango or whatever. And this particular I
found it.
This particular passion yerba mate flavor is just the perfect. It's not too sweet, it's not too bitter, it's
See,
everything.
That is. I also prefer the fruit when I can, but I have found I have been trying to cut.
Go to the right. Trust me.
I have been trying to cut sugar out of my diet as much as I can, and so much of the fruit-flavored anythings are just so punch you in the face sweet. I can't deal with it half the time.
No, I totally get it. But, like, so that was... Don't go down there. That's where you started.
Yeah. Yeah, this is... Right, this
That's
was
where
I did
the...
Yep, and made a fool of myself. And then we couldn't get up here...
And yeah, unfortunately, fruit just can turn into sugar. It's like my one indulgence, though. Like, after the bottle's done, I fill it up with water, and I do that. But, like, once a day, because I don't drink coffee or anything, so the natural caffeinated properties of mate are... But anyway, we'll talk about that later. We've got a very curious-looking guy here.
It's hard to...
Who looks a little bit like you. He's got a nail. He's got a robe a little bit like yours.
And, like, his head's down, but, like, one of those dung statues definitely had, like, some tall, narrow horns.
I'm sure you can ignore it, and it'll be completely fine.
Well, I want that knit.
Oh, what did you do? You should have just stayed back, defending dung. Stop it! Stop the infection before it gets too...
Back, you monsters!
Ah! If only you had reason to believe that the orange things would grow into something more powerful. And I don't know if you're paying attention, but this is the broken vessel. And we, touched upon what a vessel might or might not be. You'll get it. You gotta you'll see his attacks. So he'll jump and go straight down. He'll kind of rear up for a charge.
Oh.
The jumps aren't always a 90 degree. They're a little hard to see, as you noticed.
Yes.
He'll jump, or he'll kind of, when he's gonna jump and slam you, I believe I've found that he jumps at like a faster speed. So he'll kind of like, just kind of lurch into the air. Well, you'll get it. You'll see. So you've got the shortcut. So that's why I wanted you to.
Come on. Good Buck.
You're as full as you're gonna get.
Oh, because I don't have the...
Yeah, a full thing is like 3 uses, and you're down to 2 uses. So yeah, it should be to the left.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you for being not in that room.
You're right. So yeah, the broken vessel. This is important. Like, he's a vessel. He reanimated via this orange stuff. So yeah, we got a charge attack. See, he kind of jumped. That's kind of a slower hop. And then he'll do that, which is not really threatening. Oh yeah, and then an air thing, which is a good opportunity to just kind of ignore him and go underneath. He'll hit you. When he jumps like that, he will hit you. That's just, that's just what I've found.
Stay on the ground.
So it's not a like, oh, let's see what his arc is and then I'll ignore it from there. Like he will hit you, period. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, there's a little guy. I didn't see him.
You're gonna love those. If one of those is on the screen, you are not healing. Period.
Stupid hunter-killer blobs. Okay, but his pattern's not bad. His pattern is... I was not expecting the big left and right sword swipes he was doing the first time, and then the rest of them... The rest of his stuff is pretty... has got pretty good tells, so...
Right. That's really the long and short of it. I did not know that, Hypercam. I just always... Huh. Yeah, I always assumed you needed the crystal dash. I never thought of it.
It sounds like... For a boss fight run-up, that would get real irritating.
Yeah. I just had crystal dash at that point. And it didn't even occur to me. So yeah. Boom, perfect. You did the arc, and you circled back over the blobs. That's how I do that.
That would have been a good time to heal.
Yes, the sword swings is one of two opportunities I've found. The other, of course, being stun. You took way too long. You get one. That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Don't freak out when he starts sending the blobs.
Yeah, don't freak out, but do get rid of them. Oh yeah, I guess they're spikes, not... Are those... Are you sure those aren't, like, vines? Don't those have the property of... You can't buy... Whatever. You've got Crystal Dash. It's fine.
There is what appears... It looks like there's a, like a geocache.
There is.
But you can either try to, like... Oh, God. Well, thank God. It didn't send me down. You can either, it looks like, try to stop directly on it, which just looks like a nightmare. Or if you did the pogo hop, you could get there from the left side, maybe.
You don't need soul as bad as you think you do. Unless you plan on using spells a bit more.
I've only got, oh, well, I've got the slam, but it's got an awkward... There's awkward delays with the spells that make them difficult to work into a fight for me.
I think your opinion will change in several hours of gameplay. I only say that because mine did, but I totally know what you mean. It's just like...
Well, at this point, I've got the slam and I've got the shot, and they both have, like, weird build-up times.
Yeah, there's like a weird delay where you're vulnerable at the beginning of the slam. However, you did get the darkened version of the slam, which, as I mentioned, has invincibility frames at the end, which the game does not tell you. It won't happen. You either stun him, or you, like, know he's gonna do the swords thing. Yeah.
Whoa! Ah, that's new. Oh, that
means it's working. See, at that opportunity, you could slam down on him and have invincibility frames. You're getting better at controlling those little ghost fuckers, though.
Yeah. The bullet hell move scared me. Stop. Got him. Up here, we have a lot of fucking kombucha, going back to vinegary beverages.
That used to be my absolute just drink of choice, and I could talk about, like, no one wants to hear me talk about kombucha, but long story short, the tap where I fill up my growlers of it, I haven't checked, but I assume it's closed at the moment, so I have been stocking up on, whenever I see my tea, my mate, I'll just get like 10 of them, because the shipments have been slowed down or something, I don't fucking know. Kombucha, it's good stuff. Heal. Oh, your guy, yeah. That you got it like immediately when you see, get rid of them, and then maybe you'll get an opportunity.
I didn't even see that one there.
Nice, very nice. That was a good get.
Okay, so
do it. There you go. See? And yeah, you got caught in the vulnerability frames at the beginning, but that's basically how that works.
So I got to get his tell for that, and I think by the time he starts headbanging, he's already spit a bunch out.
Yeah, I mean,
But it looked like the slam actually stopped it, like canceled out his move.
I can neither confirm nor deny. You can actually bounce on his head, but I won't tell you to do that. Like, there's like a pattern where it kind of goes left and then it goes right and then it goes left, and it's the thing. But you're still learning the.
I was never great at bullet hells.
Yeah, I don't know if I was or I wasn't. I just really liked them.
What was that? I'll hold that thought until I die.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you did it right at the beginning of the lunge. That worked. I never considered that. I was always just like, sweet, free hit. He'll go over the top of me. Boom. A little late, but...
Ah, crap.
Okay, slam.
Ah! Ah!
Don't get... Just do it. You're like trying to float above him, and... You don't need to be like on him. It'll hurt him. Heal. Nice. 2! The mythical 2! What? Yeah, good judge of distance there. Just do it. Yeah.
Oh!
Oh!
Ah, too far.
Yeah, see, like, you can kind of tell where the pattern is, but it's rough. Yeah!
Got him! So much orange juice. So much time.
All right. So we're gonna do a lot of things here.
Oh, he's so pitiful. I feel so bad for him. Buddy. I still can't... Okay, so I gotta go... The door right is still locked.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hold your hand a tiny bit in the moments to come here, but...
Okay.
But we'll see. So some questions will be answered. Raqus, how are you gonna get out of here?
I'm gonna keep going left until it becomes back.
Like,
either that or...
Those ledges are way too high.
I don't know. What is this? Monarch wings.
Consumed.
Just like Kratos. Wow, just like Kratos.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, oh, you've ripped the wings off of... I never remember Icarus's dad's. It starts with an A or something, right?
Daedalus.
Oh, wow, shit. I was going to be like, Adolis. Wow, okay.
Fun fact, in God of War 3, he's voiced by Malcolm McDowell.
Oh. That poor guy.
What happened to Malcolm McDowell?
No, the guy, the architect.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I was like, Malcolm McDowell's doing fine. He's still a grumpy old man. He's one of those actors I really appreciate because apparently he will just do any, like, you pay him and he will do the job. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what your project is.
Okay.
If you can pay his fee.
So I have to interrupt you before we leave. So we were talking about the dream nail before.
Yeah, and he's got those dream spikes.
He's got
circles.
dreamy circle things.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's a whole floaty platform. We got a whole dreamy world here. Oh, it's like Alice. Ah.
And those same like dream particles are in the background there. So because we have the dream nail, we're able to enter the dreams and thoughts of, fallen warriors and other things.
This one didn't want to.
I'm so happy circumstances are what they are because you just went and did that without thinking. So here is, his true inner self.
His true inner self is faster. And shoots out more blobs. Oh, boy. Wow, I didn't even see him. They snuck up on me.
Don't worry about it. You're going to die. So here's the thing. Notice that you didn't actually die. A shade didn't pop out. Your vessel is not cracked. You were in a dream world.
And then I woke up.
And yeah, so what you're seeing right there, that's essence. That is the ethereal stuff.
The dream stuff, yeah.
And that's, I guess I'll just come full circle. That's why I said it's not a big deal to miss those trees. But yeah, there's bosses, there's guys out there that, they've become ghosts, just like the gravedigger you found and you hit him with the nail and you got some essence. Some warriors carry with them, stronger, or Markoth, I think was his name, or not Markoth, the other guy with the swords and he like threw swords.
Yeah, the floating guy. Yeah.
So these are like dream warriors, so to speak, that exist.
Mark you and come back when I'm tougher.
So basically, yes, introducing you to this concept that they're dead, but not yet forgotten, as the moths will, or at least the one remaining moth will tell us.
Oh, now we go back to the palace grounds.
And Hyperchem, I agree completely. That bot you just fought, the Lost King, that was the first time in the game I remember being like actually mad. I don't know what it is. His pattern is fine. There's really nothing cheap about him. Well, you missed that entire area.
Which one?
You just walked past it.
Oh, hey, look at that. I got fucking tunnel vision on getting back to the palace grounds. I think part of it
if this is the weird traversal area, I think it is, then yeah. But yeah, I don't know. The Lost Kin just fucked me up. Just completely. He was like one of the worst bosses for me. And I got like so fucking angry at just it's so So coming back later is not ill-advised.
So part of it might be the fact that you just overcome a challenge, like you beat a boss, and in this game, beating a boss is a big milestone.
Yes.
And your reward for that is like, great, now do it again, but more. Like, that never feels good. Like, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of how well you did, it just feels like you've had all of the work you just put into a thing, like, undone. Okay, don't hit the lip. Alright, so what if... Oh, I see.
And I was chasing essence, and I really wanted to upgrade the thing. It was...
Damn it, I keep hitting the...
But no, you're absolutely right. Like, the whole thing of this game is, like, the wonderful payoff of... all your exploration has been paid off by a well-animated boss fight, and I'm gonna... Oh, you can bounce on the spikes, don't forget.
Oh, you're right.
If you're in a... But yeah, and then it's just like, oh no exploration, no overcoming a milestone because that moment has passed. Just do it again. So I think...
Hold on, I got a cough. There is a moment in Dark Souls 2 that I hate. It is like the worst moment in the entire series. And I guess this is technically minor spoilers, but it's part of the DLC and it's optional, and who gives a shit. There's a boss at one point that is just a big cat.
Bounce. Nice. So just get back.
And at one point in one of the DLCs, you have to go through this terrible area. This just ridiculously poorly designed... It's a blizzard, and you have to navigate by, like, smell. It's terrible. And your payoff, your reward for getting through this horribly, ridiculously, badly made area is 2 cats. You fight 2 cats. And when you die, you get to go through that whole stupid whiteout blizzard area again. And I never did it, and I never will. And I don't care. I like to try to beat all the bosses in the Dark Souls, but that fucked me about way too much. I wonder...
You're not high enough to do what you're thinking.
Yeah.
You need to do that.
But on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, Master of the Run, that is a good point. I only played Hollow Knight for the first time after all the DLC existed, so I don't know where they masterfully... That's another thing the game should be recognized for. Like, they inserted DLC into a Metroidvania, like, flawlessly, or seamlessly. So... so the fact that you could go inside a dream into another area, it just was all very well done. But yes, that is very much a DLC. Is a DLC thing. Wait, so does that mean? Well, I won't talk about the endings, but
so that was close.
Yeah, you gotta cancel like pretty quick. I had trouble with this spot too. Okay, yeah. Oh, so interesting. So the game ended how it ended, and then DLC. Wow, okay.
Huh, okay. Yep. I know totally what you're talking about. Damn it. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this double jump is... There's like a weird momentum aspect to it, and you dip. There's like a dip.
You keep going down before you go back up. It's not immediate.
Yeah, so you're gonna have issues. So you're gonna get out of the crystal dash, and in that cancel period, you're not gonna be able to jump. And also don't forget, you can leave this area, dash over to the bench, and try again.
That is true.
So, for what it's worth. But I mean, there's a caterpillar. So
I hear him. He's scared.
So yeah. Cancel. Boom. That was it.
That was ideal.
I haven't perfected it. Like, you have to like mash like just fucking jump, but you'll discover that it doesn't. There's a delay out of Crystal Dash, so it's weird. You got it.
Did like
it's pretty precise, but that's it. You dash and then stop dashing right a fucking way. Deal with the weird double jump that you're just now practicing for the first time, because
because I just got it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he did like a Wile E. Coyote hang in midair kind of thing.
Yeah, that's basically it. There is, it's about, call it 30 frames in a 60 frames per second game. And I don't know how it runs on PS3, but boom. Yeah, that was basically it. But I think I saw you got caught in the delay there. But yeah, I thought I was going to die here. I remembered. I was like, Jesus, I'm losing all my... I would go to the bench because, as I recall, I don't think the caterpillar's right there. I think you gotta like come back, and it's like a whole thing. So just...
Yeah, I might also just...
Or just come back later.
Yeah.
You've already marked the boss, so like, I don't know how well your memory is, so you could just...
I've got these markers, and I've been made
But you only have 2 left.
I only have...
It's optional shit. Like, you've beat the boss, you got the double jump, that's what you came here
19 left. Yeah, exactly. And, there's other stuff I can be doing. I can do cleanup nonsense off stream and not make everybody have to watch it.
Why didn't you attempt to get the geocache in the middle with 1 health? Stop! You're gonna fall on the spikes.
Thank you, Double Jump, for saving me. Fuck.
I saw it coming. Actually, you should. Well, no, never mind. I was gonna say you should try and get the geocache right there and put it into the fountain, which you may have forgotten about.
I did forget about, but also the palace grounds, and this seems like a town area, so I feel safe. That's a mistake.
He feels safe in the palace grounds, you guys. You're fine, but it's still funny that you think that. Oh, what's this dream particles guy?
It's another... Hey, friend.
It would appear you don't have a weapon powerful enough to pierce the dreams of this particular character. What's spilling out of him right there? What's going on with that guy?
He's got some... He's got the dream essence, and then he's got some of that black goop that's sprinkling off, and then he's got this dome shield that comes up.
Also, where's the fucking palace?
I mean, the kingdom's dead, the king's dead, everything's dead. I expected palace ruins at best.
I think you can just hit that, yeah.
You're new.
Oh, are we? Okay. Hidden station. I want to take 1 second here to take a look at the... Oh, lame. You need that geocache. But look at the background.
We got spools of some kind of thread.
Yes, this was a detail that I was not super aware of. That's all I'll say right now, because, spools of thread.
Well, I mean, we've got a major
one
character...
Yeah. Sorry for interrupting. Go on.
Oh, I mean, we got a major character who, like, her weapon is a sewing needle.
Yes, with thread on it. And that's the only time we've encountered that. So this is... So we're near the palace. That isn't there. But what is left behind is spools of...
Yeah. So let's...
There's more of those white characters you were talking about, just kind of hanging around.
Yeah. Let's drop another marker. Because I think the red ones even said they're good for using to mark your enemies.
Oh, I think, you might be right.
Let's see. So we can go get some geo. We can open up this
and that'll be a nice stag thing. I think you could get that geocache.
Yeah,
You've got double jump. I mean, even if you die, like, if you fall on the spikes, there's a bench literally right there.
Look at that. Look at
First
that.
try. And your little gathery boops. Jesus, wasn't even enough. Damn. All right. You can farm that area though.
The Gathering Swarm. That sounds like a fucking like final level in a StarCraft game.
Gathering Swarm.
The Gathering Swarm. Like that sounds ominous, more so than was intended, I assume. They're supposed to be adorable and friendly. I need 30 more boops. Oh, that's right. All we have in here are these little bug guys. These little crawling.
But no, just go back to like where Cornifer was. There's plenty of shit hopping around.
Are we clear? Oh no. Now we're clear. Whoop. In the interim, did you get any further in Korra?
So the only way I can watch it is not on the main TV. On my PC and stuff. And it's apparently coming to Netflix on August 14th.
Yeah,
and
I found that out like after I went through the effort of finding a copy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, because it was on Netflix.
Was it?
And it was, yeah, because people were talking about watching it, and I was like, oh, I want to. Okay, cool. It's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch this someday, but I gotta watch Avatar, and I gotta get over my anime predilections of it's just a stupid kids show, and I was a fool for thinking that, and it's a great show. So Avatar finally came to Netflix, and I was like, fuck it, we're in lockdown. I'll just sit and do it. Loved it, and Korra had been gone forever. And now, apparently, there's this fanfare. Oh, Korra's coming to Netflix. What a concept that I've never thought of before. I'm like, I don't know. Like, it's just weird. Like, I think the shows do deserve the praise that they do get, but it's like, it's a little weird how it's... Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, Netflix lords, for giving us this gift of Korra that we've never had. I'm like, no, we've already done this. Just say it came back. Hooray. I don't...
Yeah.
Like, I imagine a similar thing would happen if The Office ever came back to Netflix and people would go, oh my God, we can finally watch The Office. Oh, like, okay, but like it was there for years.
Did they take I haven't watched through The Office in a couple of years.
Yeah, I only did it the one time.
For me, it made good background noise. Like, I gotta do these dishes, or I gotta clean the, apartment.
That's
or whatever.
Pretty much the I think people's thoughts on it. So just reset the enemies at the bench.
Oh yeah, fair. But it went off of. Oh, I guess because didn't CBS like start its own, or NBC start its own Peacock service? Or
everything
whatever.
has its own.
Yeah,
the fucking TV static channel where you had to set your Super Nintendo to make it work. That's got its own streaming service now. Like, hey, you want some TV static? $8.99 a month for one show.
It's not gonna fucking. It's getting back to that point of unsustainability that TV was at right before Netflix changed the world. We're hitting that same. That train's coming right back around.
Yeah. I know it.
It's because I thought it was bad when like I wanted to watch the Star Trek Discovery and CBS was like, well, you've got to get our all access pass. It was like, fuck you. I'll wait till the season's over and get a 7-day free
Star
trial.
Trek. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, and then The Mandalorian was released, 1 week at a time.
Yeah.
Or something.
Which I like that model because I kind of miss having to like wait.
I agree. Nobody on the planet seems to feel that way, but I'm right there with you.
Like, I fucking loved the first season of Disenchantment, just to pick a thing at random, right?
Okay, Netflix, right?
Netflix, yeah. I fucking loved that show. That show was fantastic. I waited for a year and a half for season 2. I watched season 2 in a day. Oh, I should point out, I was watching Disenchantment with a person I was dating at the time. And so we had to wait until both of our schedules lined up so we could only watch, like, a little bit at a time.
Oh, jeez. So it gave you that fanfare of, oh, what's going to happen next, and the build-up and everything.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, we'd watch 3 episodes, then we'd go get dinner or whatever. And then I watched season 2 in a day. I don't fucking remember a thing that happened.
See?
I remember some Futurama jokes. I'm gonna go back and do it again because it was a great fucking show, and I'm sure season 2, like, I'm sure it was just as good. It's just the way I consumed it all at once made it kind of go in and out.
I totally understand that. Yeah, you should not get on the stag.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
He's so happy to find the stag stations. You should go up to that tram-looking thing.
The Royal Waterways up there?
Since you're here, yeah, right below that arrow. You should go there.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I think I've hit most of this little spot. But yeah, Mandalorian was good, and I think part of why it was, like, why it hit me as hard as it did was the fact that, like, I'd watch an episode and then, like, oh no, how's Mando gonna get away from this week's giant space rhinoceros or whatever the fuck he's dealing with?
Yeah. No, I agree completely. We want to
savor it.
It's been like that forever. Everybody loved, with the viewing parties, and it's fun. It's something to look forward to. I won't elevate television higher than it needs to be, but like it's someone's art, like you want to, anticipation is good. It's
and fuck, like it also becomes like a social thing, you're saying viewing parties. I used to have people where like half of our friendship was based around like we'd get together after work every Sunday and we'd watch Game of Thrones. Like that was the bulk of our social time we'd spend together.
Go to the left.
Don't kill me, Black Smoke. Aha. Oh. I guess I didn't
wasted.
Didn't need to make such a big deal out of it. Well, it's got legs.
Oh, it's a little guy.
It's okay. If I stay...
It's a little one of those.
He'll headbutt me.
Oh, he's got the swipies. Okay.
So much for your swipies.
But yeah, I'm not saying, like, having to wait makes everything better, but yeah, or that it's, like, healthy in some degree. Sometimes it's just... it's too much, or like,
fucking residue.
We used to wait for shows, or then like the Super Bowl would be on, or like some football game would like cut off half of it or something. So like, yeah, TV scheduling would fuck with that. And so everybody thinks streaming is like, oh, well, like we don't have to wait now, which I hate that mentality. Everyone's spoiled. Entire generations don't know what a commercial is. And they're just like, well, like, why shouldn't I have it right now? And I'm just, because that's months and months and sometimes years of work. You're just going to consume it all immediately and then become more entitled than you already are to just demand more of something. Like, just calm down a second.
Yeah, the cycle goes by so fast. Whoa. Shit.
I'm pretty sure that guy to the right is pretty close to death.
Yeah, I just wanted to get some soul. So I could kill him with that last shot and then call it good. Okay, so we got one above, one below.
He'll get you. I'm gonna pour some water. Hang on.
Water is good. Oh, you fucker. It's a dead end. Oh, I did this to myself. Let's see. We're not too far. And with this clever dash move, my hands get all the rumbly fun.
I see the broken glass.
Yeah, I tried to scamper away, and I scampered straight into a dead end with 2 of those guys and 2 of the big firefly spitters.
The primal aspids. Yes, they're probably the most hated enemy in the game.
And I raced myself into a corner, and now...
There you go. Yeah. 1 hit, run away. You got it.
You. There we go. I heard him.
Wait, there was something down too.
Yeah.
Or are you just ignoring that for now? Oh, right. Of course. Yeah. There you go. You can let him run away. Nope. Ignore him. Just go fight the other one. Get a couple hits on the other one, and let him reset his. Not bad. Not bad. Oh my god, I thought you got him. I thought you had enough. Yeah, those fuckers, they will hit you. Just accept the truth that the flying they just will. You can't dodge them. They have ballistic fucking homing flying attack missile things that go at the speed of light. Just
the benefit
just accept it.
The saving grace is they only have like 2 hits worth of health, and then
yeah. That's the thing about them, is they're so hated because they don't miss. I don't know what it is.
Okay. Whoa. I don't know if I saw.
Oh, I think you met.
Were you hiding?
That's Cloth, right? Yeah, she was hiding. Cloth, yeah. Now you'll get the hide underground technique now. I must take strength. You act so confident. You've inspired her. You've helped Cloth realize her true potential.
Hooray. I am a motivational stabber. Ah, man, this reminds me of I keep comparing everything to Dark Souls, but there's a character in Dark Souls this reminds me of.
Yeah.
And he is a very much a fan favorite. And
yeah.
Okay, so back this way. Now that I've got all of my
proper
ducks in a row. There's something down here, and I hear a poor innocent.
It's the floor. It's actually a little hard. What?
I escaped.
He lunged off. He lunged after you and fell. And then, wow. Okay. What a perfect storm. You keep walking toward him during. There, you fucked up your timing. There you go.
I got off rhythm.
Is it a good caterpillar or a bad?
As I smashed the jar, I remembered sometimes they turn into monsters and try to eat me. Well,
I didn't know they could do that. Fuck that guy.
That's your new home now, friend. Okay. Where were we?
Yeah, just
There
the
was
left.
down.
The down left, I believe, is the only.
And there's another. I hear another one.
Oh boy.
Ah, crap. This is a bad place to be.
Oh, you got music now. You started the music.
Oh, crap. There's a wall.
Just jump up.
Alright. You two are the bad ones.
Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah,
It's the
fucking
floor residue.
leftover.
Okay, alright. We're good. We're fine. We've simplified this problem.
Bam.
Okay.
You bammed him good.
Got bammed. Bammed did.
Oh shit! I didn't realize.
A pale ore. Oh! 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 Okay. That's good. That's good news. That's my next nail upgrade.
But wait, there's more. Oh, there's a guy.
Fuck!
There's the end. That's what that squeaking was.
Oh, I thought it was one of my... I mistook
No.
that for the loving squeals of my caterpillar... Where'd you go?
I don't know, but there's another guy.
Dead now. Oh, there you are. Stop spitting at me, you jerk. Okay.
Remember all of this down here. Gotta pay attention. There's more. You see, like they're normally in like little alcoves, with the fact that they can. That sometimes the angle is just right.
All right.
Now
so
you
we
went
have-
down, correct? Is that...
I went.
Maybe not.
So this tube above where I am now, I went down that path halfway along the tube, and I looped back around to here, I believe.
Oh, right. I think you were in an enclosed area, and then you slammed down, and now you've just opened. Okay, but keep going left. I think... Keep going left, like up top, where cloth was. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, keep going. Hit that wall. What am I... Can you look at the big map? Like the all the way map? Yeah. Yeah, scroll up a little bit.
This. Is
I must be thinking of something else.
This right here. This is my new best friend place.
Yeah, but there was... I'm thinking of somewhere else. But hey, you got some shit, so...
Yeah.
And you got the pale ore. And I wanted to point out, too, I forget where it was, but you encountered one area where the king was referred to for the first time as the Pale King. So this idea of anything that's pale or like pale colored could have a
connection to
a connotation, which of course is in direct contrast to this area that you've now just discovered where there's all this black shit.
Yeah, but they've also got these giant hollow nest seals in the background right there.
You're in the failed tramway, right? Is that what it was called? I'm thinking of something else. Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, the king built tramways.
Whoop. All right, so...
But yeah, so you found pale ore, of course, and, you know, there's... And you don't have a map for the
Oh no, I didn't get this middle part.
Yeah.
Well, we can walk along. We can just walk our way back out, see if we find something. Oh, these lampposts have got those 4 spikes too.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that design. Look at that design. Ah!
Well, that's a place you want to be. Wow. That's one way to get the fuck out.
Yeah, just let the game do it for you. Look, if Link is stuck on a platform and he doesn't, know how to get down, just jump off and
see where you end up.
Yeah, Navi drags his ass where he wants to be, I guess. I don't know. I would like if some of the Wii and Wii U stuff I never got to play ends up on the Switch. That would make me happy.
What? Well, I mean, that's basically all the Switch is hey, here's this old game.
Origami King's pretty good. I've enjoyed what I've played of Origami King.
Unless it's, in Nintendo IP.
But yeah, I never got around to playing Skyward Sword. I've heard mixed things.
I enjoyed it. Everyone told me it was like equivalent to dog ass. And because it was Nintendo being Nintendo, like, oh, we need to innovate everything, and we're gonna have this new mechanic with Wii Motion Plus, and you got to use the sword, and that was a little cumbersome, but it was a good game. I really enjoyed it.
Ooh, close.
That was perfect, right up until
I died. Okay, we're gonna let's try. Ha. I only ever played. What did I do? I got Other M. I played Other M, and I liked Other M. Just fine.
Other M is fantastic. I will fucking fight anyone. The game is fun as fuck. I don't give it. There. End of sentence. End of idea. It's a fun fucking game. And it looks cool. That's all you need. And so many people are criminally overlooking this fucking fun masterpiece of the time. It used the hardware perfectly. It was amazing. But everyone wants to go, well, but the story. The only thing that matters is story, blurp blurp. And it was really dumb that her feelings were hurt, so she didn't. I'm not going to use this, but I don't care. It had all the elements of gameplay design of a Metroid game, and fuck anybody who says otherwise. I love that game. I'm going to stream it, and I'm going to fucking just fuel on the tears and cries of everybody bitching at me watching me play it, because I love that fucking game. Continue.
Okay. I was going to say the gameplay was fun, and they should have just taken all the cutscenes out of it and made it perfect.
See? It's fantastic. It's visionary. I never liked first person. I really wanted to be happy for everyone who got their Metroid Prime games and everything. And I did eventually play Prime 1 and 2, and I loved them, and they're great. But this finally, a third-person Metroid, not this dog shit of the NES version, where everything is just this labyrinthian, samey hallway of being lost and everything. Just, oh my god. Other M had this just wonderful accessibility, I thought. For someone like me, this is, of course, I'm speaking for me, but I am just so sad that game, it's only going to lead to more of the same shit. If they ever make another Metroid, and Samus Returns doesn't count, I don't know that you want to go that way. I think you'd be served well to go up to the right. I think. You can always turn around.
I could have stagged out of here. I'm mostly just hoping to find Cornifer along the way. But at this point, it might be...
There you go. See, you're in the city.
Yeah.
Which is near where you want to be, so...
Except I want to go this way.
Yeah, but you're on a flat thing now instead of trying to go through the waterways with no map.
Sure, yeah. I don't know if, I don't know what triggers Cornifer to just give up on an area and move on. I would suspect it's killing the boss in the area. But,
you know, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I beelined for him. Like, he was forefront in my mind. So I would pull the curiosity thread and be like, but there might be Geo over here. Ah, fuck. Also, the stain of already going to an area and then getting the map and then the map saying, no, you were already here. And then I wouldn't remember. So I tried to, like, avoid that. But yeah, I thought it was like you find him and then if you can't afford it, the game... the game lets you go to the store. But yeah, the boss, that's a good theory. I imagine that.
Maybe. I think it might be pointless for that area to try to for the waterways. He might have already passed on, and I have to just buy it from Zelda.
Well, I don't know that you can unless you find where he would have been.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
You gotta find this little note before.
Yeah, like the game won't just be like, oh, here you go.
That makes sense.
But I can't really confirm that.
I don't know. But I do know I want my new Pokemon.
Also, you didn't fight the Lost Kin in the waterways. Or are you talking about the Dung Defender?
One of them. I thought the hollow vessel or the broken vessel was in the waterways, but
he's in the Ancient Basin.
Oh, you're right.
2 water-based names of a thing.
Yeah. The Dung Defender, though, he was in the waterways thing, yeah? That's
he was.
Okay, because those are the only places we've been so far today. But now, we're gonna go to the Stagsmith.
That's very wrong, but okay.
The nail stabber. The
Stagsmith.
He's a smith. He smiths weapons. He's a blacksmith, and he's a stag
Not
beetle.
stags. You've got like stag stations on the brain.
But he's a stag beetle. Isn't that what these are called?
Oh, is he? Well, I don't know that he is a stag in the same way that the stag station, like the stags are a whole thing.
I don't know.
But I suppose in our understanding, in our world, he would be, yeah. So okay, that's fair. Good wordsmithing. Good job.
Oh no!
Bitch, you thought.
Fuck. All right. Where's
how many dutes? How many dutes you got?
I got the Pale King dude.
I don't know that that's 400. I think one of them is 450. I don't remember which is which, but
I'm also gonna fight some stuff. And the guy, where'd the guy go? The guy is all the way over by the statue.
Yeah, so those two are relatively close together.
That's probably good design, because you're going to want one when you need the other.
And you can see how much he'll give you before you go risking your Geo.
I mean, I'm going to need a bunch, and this area is...
Yeah, but I'm saying selling to the guy is always guaranteed. So if he only gives you 200 and then you die and fuck up, that it's gone now. So you might as well get to 600 and then...
I see what you're saying.
Also, before you go, ride this elevator up and then jump off to the right on that platform right there. I think you've got a new accessibility with the double jump now. I think. So if you go up.
Ah! Don't you dip away from me. I said don't do that.
Yeah, you didn't go up there. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, a shiny. Well.
Oh, and it's hey, there you go.
I'll definitely have close to enough, if not enough, now.
It'll be 200s.
Yeah,
$7.99.
Even though they're two different items, they'll somehow have the same price.
You want to go down? You're wrong, Raqus, is what I'm saying.
I wanted to.
You're wrong.
That guy. I wanted to murder him for his tasty geo money.
Now, there's no bench between you and the store owner, is there? Oh, fuck. Yeah, never mind.
No,
It's fine.
But like, we're not in a. This is not a bad area.
I know, but I wanted to do a thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not always about you.
Velmi Artred.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that one's 800.
I'll save that.
Yeah, I would hang on to that.
Oh, Paul.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Velmi Artred.
Don't do that.
I can't think of any other big thing I want to buy, so I know
You can
Sly's got
always do it. So.
Oh, there is.
Or you could sell it, and there's like mask shards, and like Sly's got some stuff for you.
Yeah.
Dirt Mouth.
And
then you can put the excess in the fountain.
I like this plan, aside from
And
the fact that I was gonna do it on. I've got a notch I can buy.
Velmi Artred.
Oh, there. Yeah. Well, whatever it is you want to buy, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, Paul.
Deified by the cities. When with the king rarely seen worship is offered through these idols. Oh, okay.
Helma Delka.
Okay. We shall. Nope. Down. Down is the way. Okay. So we upgrade the sword. We get another notch. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to smash right into that. Okay. Good job.
Yeah, and that's good water, not death water.
You know what? Fuck you. I'll kill you with my better nail.
Yeah. You're investing in the future. Oh, but yeah, man, being able to kill flying shits in one hit is just magic.
Yeah, I don't know how much of the older, like, pre-Symphony of the Night Castlevanias, the ones that were just simple-ass platformers, you've played, but, like, Medusa's go fuck themselves. Their whole job is just to knock you out of a jump.
That was back in the day when, like, air physics were just, like, this fucked up. Like, the arc of you jumping in the air was just a death sentence, right?
Yeah.
And they would knock you. Like in Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, oh god.
Yeah.
Give me my new nail.
Garadel Akari.
Fuck yes. Yes. I am the Reaper. Give me something to reap.
Like that guy you spared for the sole purpose of reaping.
Okay, so those guys.
So I think those guys died in 3 before. I wasn't really paying attention.
Those guys are 3 now.
Yeah, they were 4,
right?
Right?
I think the little hug bugs are 2 and were 2, but that's fine.
Oh, okay.
They're just hug bugs.
The numbers went up.
Yeah, I mean all that matters is how many smacks to the face. I don't know why I did it this way.
I mean, it is faster. The elevator's frustrating and slow as shit.
What do we got? Hey, Fuck your path. I'll go where I want now. Did I go that way?
Yeah, you did.
You... There. My frustration won the day.
Bam.
We want up and to the left. And then up and to the right. Ah, explode. Oh, hey.
He actually hit you first.
And then my little invincibility frame saved me from the explode. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Thank you, Sword Bug.
Yeah, he was just doing you a favor.
He was trying to push me out of the way. Okay, up and right. All right, this. Ooh. Those guys go down in 2 now.
Oh.
That.
Yeah, the one playing would be able to tell more. Let's see.
I like that you die faster.
Yeah, this is why I say, like, you can already tell, like, the beginning of this game, I just think is a little foreboding. Because, like, you, the player character, like, get so much better. And you're like, oh, why did I even have all this fucking trouble before?
You were in the crossroads?
I believe so. You're talking about Salubra?
Salubra, yes. The Notch friend.
Wait, yeah, check your map now. So there she is. Okay, you're not honestly very close to the caterpillar dad. Unless you want to go stag to Dirtmouth.
I could.
And then...
Yeah.
I don't remember how many dudes you got.
Oh, right. You don't just talk to the bug. You go to the ticket booth. And up. Let's just see what Sly has since we're here.
Oh, 800! Was that the
Yeah.
elegant key?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget exactly where that goes.
That's a charm that could be useful in some situations.
Personally, and this is not even just to this game in general, you know, one of the big reasons I hate Devil May Cry 2 is there's no combos. All that happens is you smack the ever-loving shit out of the enemies, and they're just gone, and you can't combo them because you've hit them so far. Oh,
What
you
happens?
are now in the infected crossroads. I don't know. Did you do anything that was like infection based that caused like some infection to spill out, or?
Well, I broke the vessel open. A bunch of Tang came out, but that was so far away. This can't be my fault. I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
Oh, you're gonna love those. Hey.
Ah!
They're infected.
Everything explodes. Come here, Caterpillar Dad.
Oh, but yeah, so Devil May Cry 2 is just so frustrating because everything that you hit, it is across the map now, and you gotta do Dante's version of running over to the other side, which honestly isn't that fast, and it just, oh my god. So when I saw Heavy Blow, it's like smack the like imagine hitting that guy across the map. Don't you want him dead now?
Yeah, but then there are some enemies like the Knights where I will hit them and then they will swing through, where it would be useful for them to be smacked across the map.
Yeah, it's not, you know, there's no blanket solution. That's just where my brain goes when I...
Yeah. Hey.
Whoa.
Oh, that's not money.
Ooh.
Rub song?
Don't pick up the pennies like a peasant. Let your servants do that.
No. I wanted to feel them in my own cold hands. A grub song. Maybe
It's
that's
a
a charm. Gain soul when taking damage. Not bad.
I don't know. You're going to need another notch to equip that.
I know. Maybe I should go find... Oh, there's an orange fog.
Oh, yeah, you're stuck now.
Oh, no.
It's infected.
The doorway's infected. Yeah, because that gives you, like... You get hurt, and it gives you some Healy bits.
Where are you going?
Is this not the right... I can't look at my map. I'm going to get duded on. Yeah, this is the way.
You're not gonna stag station there?
All I got to do is go down. She's right there.
She's like way off to the right.
Like 2 rooms. What am I going to do? Go all the way back to Dirtmouth?
I thought that's because you initially stagged to the crossroads and then changed your mind. What are you looking at? That wispy ghost screaming looking thing?
That's not Salubra. There's Salubra. What's that guy? Which one's that
That's
guy?
the hot spring.
Right. That's not Salubra. I was gonna go have a soak with my buds. See, you should have just, like, kept your mouth shut and let me get there and be frustrated.
Well, I didn't know that's where you were. If I'd known you thought that the hot spring was that, because we were talking about Salubra and you already stagged near her. So are you saying the initial stag station? Oh my god, please sit on a fucking bench. Why wouldn't you?
There's a bench over here.
There's not. Oh, at the other station there is.
Yeah. See, there's a bench.
Well, you said over here. I'm leaving. It's dinner time. It's a fucking orange mist. You infected. Look what you did. You infected it.
It's all fucked. Oh no. I did so much bad. I can't.
No, you cannot.
Ha! I'll stab you
Nice.
through
I hate those guys. Infected fringe flies, I think. Please, let me breathe in your mist.
I jumped
Yeah,
right
you can
into
go
the
up and
explosion.
around.
It's all All of you go to hell. You still do that, but now you're dead. Okay, at least it doesn't pool around on the floor.
Yeah, I know. There's really... Well, I guess there is an indication. That guy, his shoots are more glowy and less sticky, blobby looking.
Are you gonna explode?
Maybe. That's a fair fear to have.
So many pustules.
These guys were always that.
Yes. And now they die in 2 hits.
And you can kill the little guys in 1.
I love the long nail.
Yeah, it's good.
Ah, fuck that up.
Yeah, the long nail is one of the favored charms I've seen.
It's so cheap and it's just so good. It's
I don't
like
think you're in the right spot.
No, but what is this? This is...
It would trigger if you had it.
More Pale King iconography.
Yeah, I never noticed that. I'm always distracted by the giant blobby fucking boss trying to fuck up your life. And there's Salubra just blissfully unaware of... There's a bench. Or you could waste your soul like an idiot. You're like, oh.
Take all Magio. Okay, let's see.
I was gonna laugh when you mashed the buttons and then bought the wrong thing.
So we got a notch.
You needed 6 last time I checked. Oh, okay. So 4, unfortunately. But hey, it's like 1,000. That makes the thing stronger? Yeah, okay. Stronger spells. I think it makes them bigger, too. Don't quote me. The charm interactions are actually pretty fascinating. When you combine some of them together, there's straight up new animations, like new illustrations that they hid in the game that you can
focus. Okay, well, 2 more until I get the next notch.
Yeah, one more notch is good.
Is the... I'm trying to remember... Oh, I see. That's pretty good. That has its own.
Yeah, so if you equip deep focus and quick focus together, you're back to normal heal speed.
Normal time, but double the...
Yeah. So it'll only take 1 soul juice to... It doubles your shit, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've only got like 2 charms right now that are worth 1, I think. Like 2 other ones.
Yeah, the grub song is a pretty.
Oh, and you've
good
had
choice.
Sprint Master this whole time? Huh. I didn't realize.
Oh yeah. Oh, it just runs faster.
Yeah.
Probably don't need that, no, because now that I've got dash, when I need to get away from something, that's what dash is for.
Yeah, it's very passive.
Definitely want the compass. Alright, yeah, we want those.
Yeah, more iframes, I think.
Yeah.
But it's heavy blow, I think, is one. It's right there. Oh, steady body, I mean. Or no, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. You were remarking heavy blow.
Yeah, heavy blow. I didn't buy it. Sly still has that.
Oh, then never mind.
Grub song and I don't rightly know what this does. We got it. It does.
It's
something.
a heroic odor. You're very heroic. Now everyone will see you coming. Oh my!
Is it just cosmetic?
That was pretty heroic, I gotta say.
I took that explosion to the face like a hero.
It does very light damage. Yeah, it does. The game doesn't tell you. I'll let you know at the moment. I mean, you're not hurting anything to have it, I guess. So remember that Lost Kin asshole?
Yeah.
The super version of the Broken Vessel.
Yeah.
I'm much better at that fight now, but upon first doing it, I found the only fucking way I could even have a moment to breathe was to have the shit charm equipped, because I could heal. No problem. The little ghost blobs would die.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't do a ton of damage, but little shits like that, you're sitting there and they'll home in on you. But in the time it takes, it was a godsend. I was like, oh, I could finally fucking beat him.
It just negates that entire, that entire enemy.
Yeah, you have to wait until, he's stunned or he does the sword thing or whatever, but yeah, it changed my life.
The other thing I probably want to do, I think I have enough essence to upgrade my dream nail now.
It's 200 you need.
Fuck, I don't have enough essence to upgrade my dream nail.
You could try and beat the Lost Kin.
I could try and beat the Lost Kin. But I'm sure I'll come across...
Yeah, you'll get more, health upgrades. And oh, yeah, and there's that elevator. Go to the big map again. So I want to see where the elevator is. Because I forget how you... City of Tears. Yeah, I could have sworn you went to there. I think you did, but you didn't want to go up the elevator for some reason. But yeah, if you go to where Cornifer was in the City of Tears, I believe, yeah, let's look at the map. Let's go to City of Tears and see. So that's... Oh, is that a stag station?
Yeah,
okay, yeah, I was mistaken. There's the bench where Cornifer was. You had to pay for it, and then you made that little shortcut into the Soul Sanctum. But then there's a stag station, and you just go left, 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 and you should be able to go into the elevator there.
Yeah, I'm wondering... The other thing I'm thinking, because I was coming here because I thought this... I had it all confused. I had it backwards in my head. I was thinking that switch we hit after the Dung Defender... because it opened up a tube in the background and a bunch of water started flowing upwards.
Go to the map again, because... So that was in there.
That was in here, and I point at the screen like you can fucking
Yeah,
see what
I
I'm talking about.
don't remember. I don't remember what that switch does.
Well,
it does something.
There is stuff in the Royal Waterway we haven't gotten to yet.
Yes.
Clearly.
Like a map.
Like a map.
And here you are in the same place you always go. Like everybody always goes, thinking that'll lead somewhere. And if you go up, there's the sign going to the stag station, and it's blocked off by the infection.
Oh no. Get out of my way. You jerks. Okay.
Oh. Well, actually, you know what? It's getting close to 7, so I'm around 7, gonna go eat dinner. I don't want to. I was going to suggest something to do, but actually, I'll wait for you to look at the map, and because I remembered there was a spot that you know, I have a suggestion, but I won't say anything because
is it that
it's exploration.
There's a spot there's a spot above me that's a black mark that I could get to if I can.
Oh yeah, that little long hallway. Actually, yeah, you should do that. You should go to the right because of the infection. So you should go to the stag station, but you have to go like up and around to the right instead. You know what I'm saying?
The long way down this
That's
way?
honestly so fucking annoying. Like, I don't disagree with the design. I hate it. Like, to cut off a major traversal point like that and then force you to... that one irks me.
Doesn't it make you resent the infection that much more and fill you with a personal drive to clear it?
But whatever, you just get Geo the whole time, so it's fine. Oh, you need to go see Crazy Legs or whatever the fuck his name was.
For the fragile guy?
Yeah. He's in the fungal wastes, I think. But I
never bought any of his stuff.
Yeah. I think they're pretty cheap, if I recall.
I remember you or someone... I was talking to a friend of mine about this game as well, and it was either you or him. Someone was telling me the Fragile Charms are just the best.
They are.
They are the bees' patellas.
So the insect's appendages. Actually, what would the bugs say? They're the humans.
The humans. Back to this guy. Looks like he had a bad day. Ha! Explosion corpse. Yeah, no, away from me.
Okay, so is that where? Yeah.
I'm getting there. Oh.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, no, you stand. I was like, shit, there's no wall to... But I'm an idiot, so...
That's fine. I can bash my face into this hole so many times. What's over here? This is... Well, that renders the whole thing moot. Caterpillar? If it's not a caterpillar, it's a waste of my time. Remember that game.
Oh, heal. This is what I think it is. Okay. Well, worst case scenario, you're healed now, so.
Yeah, I mean, how dare you look out for my health and well-being.
Ooh.
No.
The heart. It looks like you didn't even try. You're like, I'll just dive in. I told you, they'll hit you. They just they will. Okay, yeah. It's here. This is the arena. It's okay. You've got your shit smell surrounding you.
Yeah. Took care of those little guys. Yeah. Ah. Okay. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Just shoot him.
Oh, yeah, I guess I forgot I could do that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I've got my rock.
I would laugh if they just like turn into like this shade form, and like, oh, we can shoot through walls now. But just for that.
Just to, oh god.
Yeah, he's not having a good day.
That's. Can I get you out of there? Can I? Nothing? Wow. Okay. Well, you know what?
I'll
sorry.
take your womb. I don't remember what the glow. Oh, I think yeah, it makes little guys.
Oh, little suicide bombers. Little shooty souls. That's how much did that?
2 notches.
2 notches. That's also a fun little passive damage that might serve well in certain lost kin fights.
I haven't tested it personally, but I know for a fact because when you stand still, because like you have to understand that the damage odor emits from you, so you can like walk out of it. You know what I mean? But when you're standing still, like healing, for example, it will completely engulf you left, right, and up, because those floaty things will probably attack you from above. I couldn't say for sure that the kamikaze guys would effectively attack upward or something.
No, but they would also, like, they would also be doing extra damage onto the boss.
That too, yeah. I mean, you'll
Like
get passive shit when you brush past the boss too, with the Defender's Crest, but everything you said is correct.
So what was the thing you were going to refer to, and then we'll call it a night.
If you recall, you were valiantly and bravely making your way up to the top of the Crystal Peak, and then I didn't remember, but you reached a spot that was just like, no, it's too high. You can't get there now. You even pointed it out to me. I was like, what are you doing? Keep going that way. You're like, oh, well, no, I've gone as far right as the map allows, and it's just up there. And I was like, oh my god, fucking really? They blocked that off? Because I thought I remembered going to the Crystal Peak earlier.
Well, then we can go check out the Crystal Peak.
But yeah, probably the next couple of benches you get to.
I forgot about the thingies.
Yeah, did you explore here? You fucking stopped right at the... But like there were those 2 guys down below. I seem to recall you having like some of an issue with them. I don't remember if... Yeah, there you go.
Only takes
Geo,
3 now.
baby.
Lots of Geo. Yeah. Money.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think you died there at one point.
Well, now I've redeemed myself for past failures. So
that's where you slammed the shit and then fell. Yeah, so like way up there to the right.
Yeah. Oh, it's all the same.
I think you can do what you're trying to do, yeah.
Ooh, hello. One day, rancid fruits. Anything.
And then that was that area you thought you were scared it was gonna break on you.
Yeah, I can't get this from below, can I?
No, unfortunately. Well, I never tried, but I doubt it.
I mean, I don't know what I would do.
It's really nothing. I don't think you'll ever go there ever again. But if you find yourself there,
better to have it open. And it seems like I gotta go around anyway.
No. What?
Well, that was the way up.
No, it wasn't. It was one of the entrances.
Oh, what am I? Don't look at the map when the giant biter bug is trying to bite you.
You're just... Well, I mean, okay. You can go break the thing. You're just going to find yourself exactly where...
Right, so here's the thing. And... oh, I can't go that way. Well, I did the thing. Wait, so where's the... Oh. This is why you thought I was a fool.
Yeah. The very hard to miss traversable area.
I got hung up on up. I got my double jump. I want to do the ups. Ha! Your stupid conveyor belts can't hurt me now.
As I leap over them. Yeah, this is so much faster now. Oh boy.
I will accept this conveyor belt. Where the fuck have I got myself?
You can reset your double jump after a wall jump. So when you cling onto like little edges of things like that, you're taking a long way.
Yes, I am.
You bravely took the way you refused to take before.
I am so much slipperier. So you can double jump. Maybe don't test this out when there's laser.
Yeah. Your curiosity always fucks you. Like you have this uncanny ability to just like want to try things at the worst time. Oh man,
I want it.
That's magical.
Yeah, we'll go this way. I think we can go around.
And there's a bench there too. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember hating that fucking laser beam corridor.
Oh yeah, and then you opened up the way around. So, and once again, taking the longest possible route through the room instead of just
I don't remember this area as well. It's been a minute. So you double jump, and then you get another double jump after you hit the wall.
And there's some shit in here, I believe. But yeah, you might as well bench and then... You missed the whole thing. Again, you're all like, I'm all about up, and then you missed the up.
I found the up. Hello, up. Welcome to the Ups Club.
So remember when you were like, uh-oh, I hope this guy doesn't start his second phase. I hope I didn't just piss him off and start his second phase. He's gonna start his next attack.
It is. It's just in a different room.
Yeah. He's appropriately titled Enraged Guardian. But yeah, your shade should be like literally right there, so. I hope, because he's kind of really only so many places he can go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got it. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Except for that part. Wow. I've got this just like natural rhythm to press the jump as the laser activates. I want to try though. Let's see. We're not going to need the compass right now, and we're not going to need the swarm.
And it looked like you can lure your shade out.
That would be good.
It looked like you just like dip your toe in there. There you go.
Aha. What are you going to do now?
But yeah, I mean, yes, he telegraphs the shit out of his arm cannon, but you kind of have to get a feel for like when he lands. You gotta know he's gonna do it, and then you just jump straight up